crazy. I can't even explain how I'm here. It's all last minute, but super grateful to Steve and MPC to be here. Really cool to team up with Brock Feeney, Ricardo Fella as well. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. The bigger the challenge, the harder we fight, and yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be amazing.
By less than 1/10 of a second, and it's Audi leading 4 brands in the top 4. The clock is ticking on Australia's International Enduro for 2025. Maxi Goats in the AMG will lead them down. Engel with a racy start in the AMG, gets down the inside of the Audi. Goats is wide. He dropped it at turn 1, and they're going to battle for this one on the run-up mountain straight. Hard to pick who's who at the moment, but they're 3 abreast. To the Audi, the Meekler sandwich, and they're banging doors. It's a 12-hour race, boys. What are you doing?
11 hours and 50 minutes to go, and that looked like it was the last lap of a 5-lap sprint. That car in the middle, the Audi, was really getting hammered from both sides, and at that point, God, there's not much you can do but try and hold your line.
So here we go on board Liam Talbot. Kenny Habul right in front of us. Kenny's going up the inside of James. Just touch, and around James goes. James wouldn't have gone around.
Now, GMR need to take this drive through as soon as they can, because with all that drama that was going on the restart with Ian James checking everybody up.
And now Feeney right on the rear bumper of Martin. Does he do it again?
Yep.
He's going to send it.
Yeah.
It had Matt Campbell vibes, that one, and got the job done nicely. So Feeney 2 in 2 laps at Forest Elbow.
The leaders through 3-8. Oh, there's no room there, Jewel.
1, 2, 3 times is the charm. He'll do the over and under and get the position. Surely as they go into the first corner, he's big squeeze towards the pit wall. Don't like to see that. Well, there was a little bit more room given, and here comes Picariello as well, and Liam Talbot's got to give up 2 positions.
But then
no, that's the 103 Audi.
Right now,
Kidding
because
me.
There's a car in the trap at the chase, and I think you might see the entire field peel off into pit lane, because that's not driving out. And Ricardo Fella.
Safety car boards and flags.
He hasn't made a mistake and driven it in there. There's clearly something going wrong with that car.
Yeah, I'm quite unhappy right now. Don't know exactly what happened, but something on the front left just broke on the braking zone. Steering was blocked, couldn't do anything, but I was lucky, because if it happened 200 meters earlier, maybe it would have been a big one. So I'm happy that the rest of the car is in one piece.
Within an hour and a half, we went from a lap down to P3 and pretty much fighting for the lead of the race. So it's super disappointing to end up, with something breaking on the car and in the gravel trap, and our day's done early. But that's Bathurst. This place certainly knows how to disappoint. I've had that quite a few times.
The opening lap of the race with the contact side by side, we kind of pinballed, and at the time we didn't feel it, that there was some damage, but it's obviously created a issue in the steering, and then unfortunately for Ricardo it's failed. So motor racing, unfortunately. Ricardo did a good job all weekend. Brock's been an absolute pleasure to work with as well, and he's been super fast. So yeah, I thought we had the pace, and unfortunately our weekend's come and finished a little bit too soon. Where should I start from? Hi, I'm Liam Talbot. I'm driver of the Aston Martin Vantage car number 1. The way to describe it is the carpet was taken out from underneath my feet, and then you think you're going in a certain direction. The off-season sort of didn't pan out the way I expected, but that's life and you move on. And so I was very determined to be on the grid, and I'm excited. I'm at a team that haven't really had results, whether that's the car or the drivers, and for whatever reason it didn't click. Obviously the car's pretty fresh into the country, so they haven't got the runs on the board, so it'd be nice to be part of that turnaround. And actually the whole team is genuinely behind myself and Declan driving this year, so it's very exciting, and such a nice, genuine, happy, they really want you to be there with all their heart sort of environment. So this is what I need. I've been racing for, when did I start? 2013, so 12 years, yeah. Round one, Phillip Island, so good to be here, obviously with Declan Fraser for the first time, so super excited to see what we can do in combination with Valente Rosso, so look out for a bright green and fluoro yellow Aston.
Yeah, I'm obviously super excited to be joining the team. Liam also coming off the back of a championship, so for me, wealth of knowledge in the car next to me, and it's an unproven concept with the Aston Martin at the moment, but we've done our test days and we're pretty confident with what the car can do, and we're excited to get after it here.
The checkered flag not far away. Liam Talbot, no personal bests on the lap, except overall he is actually up. Oh,
and
there
is.
is.
The top 26.5, that last sector. Oh, he's just managed to string all the sectors together here.
The odds look even better and better for Liam Talbot to lock a Pirelli pole away for Valente Rosso. And Liam Talbot's 26.5 was only a second slower than Dorian Boccolacci's pole in qualifying one. So that shows you how good these AM drivers are operating.
Unfortunately, there's been a review of things from qualifying. The car, as we understand it, has been disqualified. So is that rear of grid for you? And just tell us what's happened and how you feel about it.
Yeah, look, it's definitely unfortunate. It is rear of grid for both races, so it affects both of us. We came 300 grams under fuel, so there actually was still fuel left in the car, but just the way that the pump out system works, it was a little bit different. Liam is a fierce racer. He's been a champion in this category multiple times, so I know that he's going to get the elbows out. He's going to put his eyes forward and peel through them one by one.
Green flag, racing at the island. And safety car has been called. No one's boxing opposite, they're all boxing on. Everyone heads to pit lane at exactly the same time. Quickest of all of them is Declan Fraser. He jumped aboard the number one Valente Rosso Motorsport car. They're doing great things this year, raising some money for charity. And what a good restart that is for the Ferrari through a ripping way to start our championship. Good comeback drive here. Across the line, Declan Fraser in car number one. Lots to love and lots to look forward to in this one. An hour of racing. Declan Fraser starting, Liam Talbot, the defending champion, to jump into that car number one at the second half of the race. It's the Audi in front for ACMF and Team BRM. Boccolacci in the Porsche.
Two-time defending champion. How far can he progress and what have you made of it so far? He got some early.
Yeah, it's very hard in the aero wash here, but he's doing a good job. We're learning the car each and every time we go out, and yeah, I feel like we're punching above our weight with the lack of experience. All the teams here did at least 4 test days at Phillip Island. We did 0, so we're a little behind the 8 ball, but the harder the fight, the harder we fight back.
Here is Liam Talbot getting ready to jump on board the number one Valente Rosso Aston Martin very soon.
Declan Fraser in for Valente Rosso. The Aston Martin peels off and Liam Talbot will jump in.
Maybe some rain on the horizon. May not make it for this race, but just looking at the radar, there's a little bit of precipitation hanging around Bass Strait. We've got Talbot down the inside now of Elliott Schutz, and he gets the move done. And Talbot's pushing pretty hard here as he's trying to make up a few more positions, and we only saw a couple of laps ago Lucchini that went round with that contact with the number 7 Audi. Here we go, Talbot down the inside, Lucchini. Right away, here goes Talbot down the inside of Brooks, and late lunge there into Miller corner, and Brooks just managed to see him really late and open the door. That's another position for the number one Valente Rosso Aston Martin. They're up to 7th now. They were 11th before the pit stop cycle. He's up to 4th now. Like we said, they were 11th before the pit stop cycle.
And he is currently miles quicker than the 3 cars in front.
And all of a sudden, we've got Liam Talbot in second, 8 seconds off the race lead.
The deal that came together quite late, but gee, there's some promise and potential aboard car number 1. And Brad Schumacher will open his account with Brock Feeney. It's going to be super close, but the Audi is going to do the job. Liam Talbot got it down to 7/10 of a second. Started last, ended second. Huge drive.
I tell you what, it's so humbling to be back part of the team with Shannon's and have their support. And yeah, it's been an interesting weekend. We've had our challenges, we qualify on pole and then we get disqualified. But you know what, the bigger the hurdle, the harder we fight back. And we got 5th yesterday from last. And today we certainly outdid ourselves and went from P15 to 2nd. So if we can start from the front, which we know we can qualify there, then look out for the rest of the year. Round 2, Sydney Motorsport Park. I love this circuit. It's high tyre degradation, so you really got to be careful with the wheel spin. Manage the tyre, manage the brakes. Aero wash through turn 1 is a factor. Even better, we get to race in the night time.
A track with a lot of history in supercar world, but also GT world, and to be teaming up with Liam, it's really great. We come here with a concept that we're still developing, but already 2nd in the championship and had plenty of success in the first round, even after starting last. It's a really cool experience, and I know the Aston Martin round here is just going to be great. Our plan here is to go out and win, and that's our whole entire team mentality. We're here to win and have a good time while we do it, so I'm just excited to get out there and get after the weekend.
No! It's wrong! That's it.
Red has got, yeah, it has rusted, as I mentioned briefly earlier.
We're here at SMP today, and yeah, the boys have tuned up the cars after Quali 1 and Quali 2. The car's a bit rough, but yeah, after a little tune up, hopefully with race 1 we'll go and finish on the podium again. Best luck to Liam Talbot.
Under lights at Sydney Motorsport Park. Let's let them loose on the lights.
Gracie is hanging tough here in 2nd position. She has not let Elliott shoot. Bolts away. Meantime in behind, Schumacher, yep, gone.
Aston. 2nd in the championship, Liam Talbot. There was contact to lure off as well. The 44 car tumbling down the field. He's under pressure from Liam Talbot in the Aston Martin, recovering, trying to get his way back through the field.
And that's knocking on the door of the top 10. So position 11 at the moment in the Shannon's Aston Martin.
Racing is, you never know what's going to happen on track, and sometimes, most of the time, everything goes quite well. And unfortunately tonight a competitor took us out for no reason and basically ruined our race effectively at the 4th corner. It's a tough one to swallow, and it's going to hurt us in the championship. Can't wait for race 2. I will be even more determined and angry, and let's see what we can do.
And you don't want Liam when he's angry.
Exactly. I'm scared.
What are you sucking on?
All bunched up and ready. Final one of the weekend. GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS. The Aston Martin. Declan Fraser at the wheel, currently in 7th place, but he is being hounded.
Putting the pressure on Fraser in the Shannon's Valente Rosso Aston Martin. Fraser and King in the lane, the first of the pro cars to stop, so their end will take over. There's Valente Rosso going to work, so Liam Talbot, reigning GT World Challenge champion, will jump behind the wheel of the Aston. So here's the battle down into turn 1, so we cast our eyes back a little bit to 7th and 8th position. Liam Talbot and Mark Rosser having a scrap. This is a busy little battle. Liam Talbot's got it all going on here. Mark Rosser was battling with him, and Marcel Zalou has cruised up to the back of them. Right at the end, 7th, 8th and 9th, bang, bang, bang. Talbot 7th, so championship points there for the Aston Martin.
If you said before the weekend this was going to be our result, I wouldn't have believed it. You know, we took big swings with the setup. We've learned a lot. Wrong setup, wrong time. So a lot of good information, a lot of homework to do. But I believe in the team of Valente Rosso. I couldn't be happier to be part of this team, and I really believe in what we're doing and that we can rebound from this. And yeah, not our best result, but you know what? We never give up, and there's a long, long championship ahead of us. So game on. Hello, Liam speaking. Yes, how's it going? Yes, really appreciate the support and nice to get the message out. G'day Corey, Robin and Kip, how are you going? It's such a powerful donation and it's such a great opportunity to make a difference, and together we can all make a difference. So hopefully it inspires others to give generously, and together we can make a difference. Well, it's on behalf of my father as well. So he grew up from very humble beginnings and got quite successful, Ken Talbot, and yeah, just wanted to create an opportunity to help others, and he was lucky enough in life to be able to be so generous, and for us children to continue his legacy and to give back is very powerful. So really exciting to make a difference, and yeah, just want to make that difference immediately. Bye. All the best. Thank you. Queensland Raceway. Simple track on paper. In reality, it's very technical. Called the paperclip for a reason, but it's exciting when you're racing. There's a sense of purpose and definitely a sense of excitement, and each lap is really cool. So can't wait to get on track, and let's go for the race win, especially after a positive test day.
It's round 3, GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS, a flying start from the second row of the grid. Elliott shoots, squeezed, and there's contact into Rossa, and it fires miles around as well. And for the second year in a row, we've had turn 1 dramas at Queensland Raceway. They're both going to get away with this, I think.
Underway finally for GT World Challenge Australia, powered by AWS. Everyone, I think, safely through turn 1 on this occasion. Number 1, Aston Martin. That's got plenty of pace in these early stages of the race.
To the lane comes the leader, who's now a full lap in front, essentially, of Brock Feeney. And there goes Declan Fraser out of the lane at 40 k's an hour, even quicker again with a 108.24 last time round.
Just had word car 1 was actually working on the car with the engine running.
It's a bit of a gut-wrenching blow, isn't it?
Sums up our year, unfortunately.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I mean, obviously the rules have changed this year, and we didn't adapt, and not the only ones getting caught out. It's yeah, a little frustrating that year on year the things keep changing, and it's a bit hard to keep track of it, but it is what it is.
Very shortly, can Fraser hang on? He has managed to, so that'll be 4th place for them. Unfortunately, they also had to serve a drive-through penalty.
I see you. I'm happy now. I hadn't seen you till now.
Same, mate. Thank you.
You guys, now, sorry.
Dobby. Thanks, buddy.
GT World is underway at QR, and a brilliant start by Alex Peroni on the outside. Fraser's in there.
And then Declan Fraser. This is a nice little battle that's been going on for a few laps. Fraser and Aaron Love.
Are you overly happy with the move to Aston Martin for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, in a great car. The team haven't got the best results in the past, so nice for Declan and myself to instantly uplift the team, and there's a lot of potential in the car. I mean, because we're learning on the race weekends, we don't have the test days to bounce it off. We don't have the budget like some of the guys that have red cars. So it's a bit tough for us. I guess, you know, optimistic thinking we could contend for the championship, but yeah, the setup window in this is quite tricky.
Electrical issue or a clutch issue. That's really costly for these guys. They actually And that takes them out of any result, really, unfortunately.
Massive points blow from a championship point of view. Finally, he gets fired and drives out of the lane. But they've gone down a lap at least in this scenario. Liam Talbot unable to fire this car. Cam?
Come to the pit wall and the lights keep coming on and off. They are power cycling that car, cannot get it started.
Green flies, and he's got some protection behind because Liam Talbot is there in the Aston Martin a couple of laps behind, just protecting himself from those two Arise Racing Ferraris.